Welcome to a special edition of NewsWatch Ole Miss. I'm Abby McIntosh.
And I'm Brett Orsay. Today we'll be looking ahead to a big weekend in Oxford, graduation.
The Grove will be the center stage for the 2018 ceremony.
And as reporter Sarah LIESE shows us, we have some people to thank for the gorgeous setting.
Take a frigid winter, add massive amounts of rain, and landscape technician SHEA BAIRD says you have a challenge.
This has probably been the hardest year I've had in 11 years with just simply weather.
Behind me is where convocation will take place for the 2018 graduation, and BAIRD recognizes just how important these 10 acres are.
We are the best recruiter for this campus with all the natural beauty that we have. So we take pride in it, and you can see it.
Ole Miss senior Justin Green has spent many days in the Grove. Now he's taking graduation photos here to help preserve those memories.
Anyone that goes to Ole Miss, I feel like they should have a chance to have some experience when they leave that they had in the Grove.
Although the weather has made this a difficult year for the landscape team, BAIRD hopes graduation day will dawn bright, sunny, and green. Sarah LIESE, NewsWatch, Ole Miss.
Even though graduation is a priority for BAIRD and the landscape team, they will also be working hard this summer to get the campus back to where it needs to be for the beginning of the fall semester.
That's right. Finding good parking on campus can be a huge challenge, especially for graduation. But the Director of Parking and Transportation at Ole Miss says that this year will be different than the last.
Well, graduation is one of those special times of year, so we always want to get people in and out here as efficiently as we possibly can.
Mike Harris, Director of Transportation, says Ole Miss wants to make sure parking for graduation is not a hassle for families in town to cheer their loved ones across the stage. This year, there are 2,000 more spaces to park than last year, so let's hope no one will have too much trouble finding a parking spot.
I seriously hope not, because parking is difficult even on a regular day. But you'll also have to work hard to find a hotel in Oxford during graduation weekend. I got a chance to visit some of the most expensive lodgings in town to see why they're an easy sell right now.
Friends and family of this year's graduating class have been busy making hotel reservations. Chancellor's House Manager CLIFTON ODOM says only one other weekend compares to this one.
Graduation is very similar to a football game weekend.
Because so many people come to town, ODOM says families book rooms fast.
We take reservations 1 year in advance. They will check out and say, can I book for next year?
Graduation is one of the biggest weekends for hotels here in Oxford, and the Chancellor's House is preparing for the big weekend.
Staffing, especially in a luxury hotel. We want to make sure that everyone is attended to in the appropriate manner.
Bartender EUSTIS says that she wasn't prepared for the large graduation crowd last year, but fortunately, she now knows what to expect.
Last year I worked at a bar on the square. It was extremely busy. I honestly wasn't prepared last year because I've never worked a graduation weekend.
The Chancellor's House is booked for graduation, but if you're wanting to stay there, ODOM says you can be placed on a waiting list.
For many people, looking for finding the perfect outfit to wear on graduation can sometimes be a hard thing to do.
Thing was really working, and I just wasn't loving anything. Then I put that on, and it just looked like I could see myself wearing this that day.
Helping graduates get ready for the big day. The store is co-owned by 2 Ole Miss students, so they say they know what their classmates like and hope to offer tips to help grads show up in style this weekend. Oxford's fine dining spots are almost all booked up for graduation weekend. DeAndrea Turner joins us with more.
Thanks, Brett. After graduations, families will be flocking to celebrate over dinner. Reporter Jack NewsOM stopped by one of the restaurants on the square to find out how chefs, managers, and servers are getting ready.
Oxford restaurants are beginning to prepare for graduation weekend, and City Grocery is fully booked. Chef Ralph Taylor says the restaurant is always packed during graduation.
I mean, it's definitely busier than what we normally do. There's lots of big tables, lots of families come in. Usually graduation is also Mother's Day weekend, so that's always fun, so we're extra busy for that with brunch.
Manager Catherine Scott hopes to exceed customers' expectations for graduation weekend.
We definitely try to stock up more. We always want to have good quality food, good quality service. We like to treat celebrities like they're locals and locals like they're celebrities. So we just try to maintain that standard throughout the year, but definitely during a time where we'll have more people in town with higher expectations, we want to go above and beyond to meet this.
City Grocery is one of several high-end restaurants around the square that serve as a perfect location to celebrate your Ole Miss graduate. Jack Newsom, NewsWatch Ole Miss.
Many other restaurants around town are also fully booked, but I guess there's always chicken on the stick, right, Abby and Brett?
Yes, chicken on a stick is always a great option. But of course, many Ole Miss seniors are looking forward to becoming a Rebel alumni on May 12th, but not before they take memorable photos around campus. Reporter Kira Benedicci has more.
Capturing these smiling faces is a big business on campus this time of year. Photographer and graduating senior Tristan Rupert tells us his secret on how to make senior portraits special.
I definitely personalize it. That's the key to actually success in life is your interactions with individuals. You have to personalize everything.
He caters to his clients by taking pictures of these students outside the buildings of their degree programs, but he also thinks there are some must-shoot locations on campus as well.
Everyone wants the base pictures, the Lyceum, the circle, things along that line. So honestly, you personalize it to a degree depending upon your clientele.
Previous client, Jennifer Ventura, said she chose Rupert because of his ability to make shoots fun and comfortable for all of those involved.
Someone, he'll purposely try and just talk to them and make them laugh, which makes the photos come out better because it makes it look more natural, but he's also entertaining you at the same time.
The front of this historic building has become one of the most popular spots on campus for graduation photos, and we're seeing more of these every day as May 12th moves closer. Kira Benedicci, NewsWatch, Ole Miss.
I'm looking forward to taking my graduation photos next year.
I know, I am too. I mean, it's crazy to think that we only have one more year, but I know it's a proud moment for any college senior. And that pride is felt by Ole Miss students from literally all over the world.
Reporter Chris Story talks with graduating senior Mohammed Al-Hawari about his experience here at the university.
Mohammed Al-Hawari is a senior at Ole Miss from the country of Oman. He is graduating this year, and he talks with us about the struggles he faced when he first arrived.
Some of the challenges that I faced coming to America, first thing is the language, how to deal with different culture. Third thing is the food.
Muhammad tells us about how the intensive English program really helped him through this tough transition.
Is the intensive English program, IEP, they helped us a lot. They're really awesome.
Muhammad says that Dr. Tracy Koslowski played a huge role in helping them.
Well, watching Muhammad grow and learn since he's been here at Ole Miss has been a wonderful experience. To see their skills develop and for them to become more comfortable in the community was a wonderful experience.
Muhammad has worked extremely hard to get to this point, and everyone here at the IEP are so proud of him. They cannot wait to watch him walk across that stage. Chris Story, NewsWatch Ole Miss.
That's all we have for now. Thank you for tuning in to this special edition of NewsWatch Ole Miss. I'm Abby McIntosh.
Be sure to catch our live broadcast on air at 5 p.m. and on our Facebook live stream. You can also find our show on hottytoddy.com. I'm Brett Orsay. Thank you for watching.